Way before video gaming became the multi-billion-dollar industry it is today, we relied on television ads to see which games looked fun enough to warrant investing our hard-earned money in. Here are 5 good reasons why old video game commercials are totally rad.
Did you see the latest Nintendo newsletter?
Whoa, nice graphics. I'd like to get my hands on that game.
You mean you haven't played it yet? We can play it on my Nintendo Entertainment System. It's the Legend of Zelda, and it's really rad. Those creatures from Ganon are pretty bad.
It's the Legend of Zelda, and it's really rad. Rapping in the 80s wasn't considered bad. It might sound completely ridiculous now, but back then they got away with it somehow.
Octoroks, Tech-Tikes, levers too. But with your help, our hero pulls through. Yeah, go Link, yeah, get Zelda. Awesome!
16-bit sports action.
From the time that Genesis first challenged the NES, the bit wars were a huge part of console marketing. The bitness of your system was its measure of merit, and people fiercely argued which system had more of a right to be called 8-bit or 16-bit. We love how old video game commercials hyped consoles based on bits as if it was the most important thing in the world.
Sega Genesis is 16 bits, 3DO is 32 bits, the Atari Jaguar is 64 bits. Which is more advanced? Clifford! 16 and 32 are less than 64, so it's 64 bits.
We all know that the Power Glove is a piece of shit nowadays, but just look at how it's being presented in this commercial.
Now you and the games are one.
The smoke machine, lighting effects, and computer voices made it seem like the most awesome thing in the world. It might be false advertising, but nothing gets you hyped like a good old-fashioned video game commercial.
The Power Glove. Everything else is child's play.
For instance, PlayStation 4 won't impose any new restrictions on the use of PS4 gamers.
Gamers love it when Sony called out Microsoft over the DRM bullshit on the Xbox One. But that was nothing compared to the full-out war Sega waged against Nintendo in the 80s and 90s. The Power Gloves really came off in these commercials.
Whoa. Color.
Hey, there's an easier way to get color. Get a Game Gear.
Schoolyards were turned into battlefields of the most ruthless type thanks to these ads. Good times. Good times.
What Nintendo?
Star Wars. It's great in the arcade. Whoa! TIE fighters! Fireballs! Coming right at me! Watch the laser towers!
We love watching old video game commercials because they're funny. It's hard not to laugh at the completely bizarre Atari ads.
Alright! I'm going in!
The Sonic the Hedgehog 2 infomercial.
Sonic 2 handles stubborn stains, embarrassing bald spots, no problem. It even slices and dices, makes thousands of julienne fries. But wait, you can play it too.
Or cute Nintendo characters beating the crap out of each other in this Smash Bros ad.
Something's gone wrong in the happy-go-lucky world of Nintendo.
We also love how a fake laundry commercial turns into an ad for the N64 game Battle Tanks.
Introducing Battle Tanks for Nintendo 64.
And the Japanese Sega commercials in which a badass by the name of Segata Sanshiro beats you up unless you buy a Saturn.
Segata Sanshiro!
Please don't hurt us, Mr. Sanshiro. We promise we'll buy your Sega Saturn.
遊びの道に魂込めた一人の男が今日も行く真面目に遊ばぬ奴らには体で覚えさせるぞ